from beautiful South Florida. There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Hi, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that.
Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. Oh, a good return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now Hall to start the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
First down.
Now Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. You talk about this Miami defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh, yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Dolphin football. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 37. A first carry for Rachaad White. They'll get this to about the 38. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
All right, come on.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Ready.
They go with White and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So a first. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just a minute.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Go ahead.
Now Tua. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll send the tight end in motion. Tua sets up to pass it. And this is going to be incomplete.
You still hold your breath a little when Tua gets out of the pocket, but there he made the wise call. If there's nothing downfield, just throw it away.
No sign of Tua departing. 4th down. They're going for it. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Flush to his right. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized. You know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on 4th down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 1st down, right back to Hall. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Jets at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative.
And this throw will be intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. Down to the 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Sly on for the extra point. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25. New York's offense back out there and set to go. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Rodgers going to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. You talk about this Miami defense. They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because his feeling was good, solid performance, did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win. They definitely would like to see some improvement in this week's game.
They always want improvement, don't they?
They certainly do.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Tua going to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Yeah, the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. So on 4th down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Throw right side, Wilson. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. They'll give to Hall. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And that is incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Here's Hill on the return. Miami's offense set and ready to go. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
At the 17-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. As they've got it as we resume action. Looking to pass. Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Smith catches left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Tua. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll look to throw again. Short throw to Smith. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. In motion goes the tight end. Back to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's White. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Dolphins take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. And New York set to take the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession.
But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Big yardage that time for the Jets. 51 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. They'll run with Hall. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. There wasn't even thought of a short field goal. There was no hesitation. They were going for it.
I think he was thinking ahead a couple plays ago, that if he got in this situation, they were definitely going for it. And you're right. It was a confident call and a decisive run to pick it up.
Allen is into the end zone for a Jets touchdown. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Tua and the rest of the Dolphin offense back out on the field. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watched the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7, or even routes versus air.
They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Quincy Williams worked his way back for that sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They'll go up the middle with White. Pushing his way through. Still going. How about this? He's to the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Brutal. So take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Hey, get set. Ready.
Now Tua going to fake the jet sweep and the handoff as he'll drop to throw it. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Go ahead.
In motion, Hill. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. Fielded just inside the 30. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Jets will take over. The New York set to take the field. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Throwing is Rodgers. Caught by Wilson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
He's got room at the 30 and down to the 27-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. To throw, it's Rodgers. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall as the first half is winding down. And the Jets are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Jets offense and Breece Hall headed out onto the field. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. Now Rodgers. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
Well, they got the lead, but it's certainly not a big one. And how do you keep control of that lead? Certainly not by that last play there. They gave up a big sack on the first play of this drive. Now it's double the distance to the first down marker.
That's into the hands of the rookie from Florida. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. 89 yards. And the Jets come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Dolphins offense and Tua Tagovailoa headed back out onto the field. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
From the gun, it's Tua. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. 3rd and 9 here. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. In motion, the tight end. They'll look to throw now on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
He's now 2nd and 19 at the 34-yard line.
They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Waddle, complete. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to kick it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Jets offense and Aaron Rodgers getting set for their next drive. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So a good grab there, and here's a guy, he had to learn the offense quick, just picked up as a free agent earlier this week.
And usually there's a connection, isn't there? A past coach, someone from the front office who knew him from before and thought that he could help this team.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
First target, first catch, and a first down. On play action, it's Rodgers. Gonna look deep for Wilson. Rifles one, and that's gonna be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Now Tua. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Roll! Hey!
Sly able to put this one through. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So a response there to the touchdown of the opening drive of this 3rd quarter as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think you'll take that because obviously you'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown. But the first order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest. And this offense is having a hard time overcoming his struggles to this point. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This pass out wide to Hall. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play. Back now in Miami. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Rodgers going to throw. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense. He comes up with the interception there.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Looking to pass. Tua. Touchdown! Jonnu Smith from a yard out. And the Dolphins will add to their 4th quarter lead. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. And New York set to take the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by... And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua. Forced out to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a couple.
At the 36-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. A quick throw complete to Washington. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. 36 yards. And the Dolphins are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Slide for the PAT. And the lead is now 24. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And New York set to take the field. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. Throwing after the interception, Travis. And a completion to Wilson. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Operating from the gun, Travis. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Jets on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 7. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got Watkins on the out route.
Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player.
We'll get an update when we come back to Miami.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. Well, with that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Again, he'll drop to throw. Catch is made by Harry. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Back to throw again.
He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown.
A great play there. 30 yards.
And the Jets get a bit closer.
They'll try and run it here. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Dolphins are going to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
Touchdown, Dolphins!
Jalen Waddle
with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Dolphins have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter.
The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
Well, trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Travis. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
In motion goes the tight end. And able to find Allen Lazard. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the gun on third down, Travis. And this is going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. It got his man complete. And all the way down to the 29. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Travis. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Operating from the gun, Travis, flushed out right. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll run with Hall. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. One more time with Hall. And this time he is in. Yes. Breece Hall, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation. And now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
First down, here's White. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. They keep it on the ground. White again. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And they will take a knee here. So with that knee, 3 weeks in the books, and they creep above 500 now at 2-1.
You know, I played with a guy once after taking a knee at the end of the game, and he came in and grabbed the equipment manager and said, make sure you wash that spot, you know, special, because I just took a knee for a win. That tells you how much guys enjoy that, because getting a win